BalconyTV.
Hey guys, welcome to BalconyTV Melbourne. I'm here with little John. How's it going?
G'day Alistair, how are you?
I'm really good. I'm happy the sun's out and we're at the end of a pretty big day.
Yeah.
Some great music. So what song are you going to play for us?
The first one we're doing is called Overflowing Heart.
Overflowing Heart. Cool, let's hear it.
My overflowing heart is in the valley. My overflowing heart is on the plain. My overflowing heart is stupid. My overflowing heart is vain. My heart overflows, my head tries to follow. My heart has a mind of its own. My heart overflows, the river runneth. My heart is flesh and bone. Well, it's down in the dumps with a bum in the park, playing with shadows and laughing at the moon. It's the lamentation at noon. It's the frightful monsoon that covers the island, and it makes everything renew. My overflowing heart's cup runs over. My overflowing heart sings the blues. My overflowing heart sounds like Elvis. Singing Sunday songs for you. My heart overflows into the gutter. My heart overflows into the air. My heart overflows into the brothels. Spends a lot of time in there. Well, my heart is a hole. Yes, it's a great big chasm. And before you enter, you best beware. But down in that chasm, there's a little country tavern, and I'm propping up the bar in there. My overflowing heart is righteous. Overflowing heart is true. My overflowing heart is my weakness. My overflowing heart beats for you. My overflowing heart beats for you.
Great stuff, guys. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Alistair.
So, John, I've been hearing a lot about you guys from other musicians, and sort of noticed that, I guess, like a few bands, you're sort of a real musicians band. You know, like the sort of word gets around, and a lot of fellow songwriters really love you guys. For example, Graveyard Train earlier talking about how great you were. So, you know, I guess you must love that. That's great.
Yeah, that's a great compliment.
Yeah.
Like peer recognition is a massive thing. Yeah, it's huge.
I
don't know what I don't know what being a musician. I never thought I would be a musician's musician because I can't play the guitar very well. And I don't know how to read music, and
must be the songwriting.
Maybe the songwriting. Yeah, that might have something to do with it. But I know a lot of people sort of appreciate the musicianship on the album that we did.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was quite, intricate. Like there was a lot of care in the arrangements. And Brooke here sort of producing the album, and we put it together over a long time and did it very carefully with, I guess, a lot of, really good musicians, local musicians.
Yeah. And you were telling me earlier about your sort of day job and your balance between that work and the music. Like in terms of the creative process, it's one thing like playing gigs and amongst it in the evenings, but how do you sort of balance things to fit in your songwriting and continuing being creative?
It's a really hard one. I don't know. Being a musician, it's so much. You live at night, know. So it's a.
Do you always go to work in the morning slightly tired?
Yeah, tired and emotional in the mornings. My students would never notice though.
Yeah.
But the creative thing, I guess, happens when your life's in harmony and I guess you're feeling it. It's not something I feel like I can really control, so I don't really try to. But certainly living at night as a musician is hard sometimes. It's hard to get that balance right. Yeah,
and you say you tutor sociology, so I guess at least it's not so far removed maybe in terms of subject matters.
It's a different part of the brain, it's a different part of the soul that you express. And music, the music we play, it can be sort of excessive as well, and about emotion, and I guess the intellectual life, it's about analysis.
So what you're saying is, contrary to what I just said, it's very far removed?
Yeah, I think they are, actually. Yeah, they are.
Good.
Yeah,
just
definitely.
Showing my knowledge of sociology, I guess.
Yeah, there's no passion in the, if you're going to be a sociologist, you have to be cool and analytical and restrained.
Yeah.
They're sort of the opposite sort of qualities of what people like to see in a singer, I think.
You just let it all out in the music.
Yeah, it's a good catharsis for me.
Yeah.
Pretty uptight sort of person.
Cool. Well, where can people check out tunes, and what's a sort of gig coming up?
We're playing at we're doing Clary Brown's a support for them at the Hi-Fi Bar on the 12th of November.
Yep. Great.
That'd be the next big gig I can think of. That hopefully the word will get out there by 12th of November. Yeah, Hi-Fi.
Yeah.
And the website's putyourhandsonme.com, which is the name of the album, Put Your Hands on Me.
Yeah. If it wasn't the name of the album, it would be hard to explain, perhaps.
Well, that's the way your mind works, obviously.
Okay, well, pleasure for having you on the show, John.
Yeah, thanks, Alice.
And guys, thanks for coming on.
We're going to do a swap of instruments here. I'm going to play some harmonica.
Cool, awesome. Well, we're gonna sign off.
Oh, we'll do a sign off.
Do another track soon. So
okay.
Yeah. So thanks for watching the show. We've been BalconyTV Melbourne.
BalconyTV.